Hey everyone, welcome back to another quick how-to. In this video, I'll be showing you the Chrome DevTools you must know for Shopify owners. So if you're going to take a look at the sidebar right here, which is called Chrome DevTools or Chrome Inspector. Here it allows you to take a look at the code that integrates to your website or how this website is actually built. So from the colors, fonts, spacing between elements, and it can allow you to edit your website and apply CSS styles to the elements. So you can preview things on mobile and on different devices. So if you're using other browser like Firefox or Safari, they're all their own versions of DevTools, but Chrome is considered professional standard tool. So if you want to open the tool, simply right click anywhere in the page, then click on Inspect, and that opens up the Chrome Inspector. So then you can click on the three dots for reposition it. If you want it like at the bottom, for example, like this, or maybe you want just on the sidebar. So the tool you might consider using with this dev tool is this device toolbar. So we're going to click on this one. It will enable you this toolbar and this open the website like this. And also you can basically drag around and see what it looks like in different sizes or devices. Now at the top you will notice the size. For example here, so we have the sizes like for mobile, the mobile small or mobile large. We have for 25 pixels. For tablets, you have 68 pixels. For laptop, 1440 pixels. So we have different sizes from here. And you can also see what it looks like on the real devices. So for example, if you click on this drop down menu, you'll find some common devices like iPhone. For example, on iPhone SE, so it will show you what it looks like on this one. For example, the latest, which is iPhone 14 Pro Max, or if you want to look at Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra or like iPad Pro. So basically you'll find all the different devices and the different sizes on your website. Now, if you want to see in a landscape mode, you just need to use the button right over here. So there you go. So this responsive mode is usually a very easy way to discover your website breakpoints, which your layout switches from the mobile to desktop view of your site. So when you actually move it, so just keep an eye on the pixels here. So if you want to see the breakpoints, like from this one, so if you want to see just like this, so that is the breakpoints here. This is actually 755 pixels. And also here, you can actually write a CSS that will affect only on mobile, not on laptop. So the problem is some of the mobile sizes is showing too much spacing, not like your laptop. So what you're going to do here is we're going to select the targeted mode here. So go and hover your mouse to the targeted mode. It's basically right over here, right? And then you can select on the part like this. So here, as you can see the outermost container of the section. Now you can go to the CSS section right here at the bottom right, just square part on the bottom right here. Then you'll find some tabs right here. So basically we want to go to the compound tab. All right, so go right here, right here at the top. So there you go, and you will see the padding. So as you can see, it's actually 0 right on my mobile view. But if you showing on your website that it has or having more space, then you should go right here on element.style and basically just type here padding. And then you can set the space. So for example, it's 20 pixels, right? So just like this. And then you can also write another one, which is the padding top. So this is the padding. So actually in my current template, it's on the template problem basically, but you can try it on your website, and you can type padding top, and this will be like 0 if you don't want some space right there, or you want 10 pixels. So there you go. Now once done here, you can just enable and disable this one to basically show the before and after. Now we're going to the website editor. So we're going to our Shopify web editor. So as you can see right here, and then what we're going to do is go to the section. We're going to select first the element where you want to edit the padding right from here, and then go to the section at the bottom. You'll find custom CSS. So here, as you can see, you will find here the tab section, which is H2, and we can basically change that later on to show you if you want the padding on your desktop view will remain, while your mobile view is going to like smaller padding like that. So if you're going back, for example, right over here, you just take a look at the name right here. So basically it's a product info. So all you need to do, so there you go, you just have to copy the name or basically the code. So here it's actually the product info. So going to copy this one and then go back to the website editor, and we're going to paste it right over here. All right. Now, once you just paste it right here, you can now copy again the two paddings that we have just edited a while ago. So let's go back to our CSS. So like this. So we're going to copy this two right here and paste it over here. And that should solve our problem. So we have just adjusted the padding. And if you don't want to affect your desktop and you just want to like make an adjustment for your mobile, then we can make a code on our custom CSS, right? So we're going to type this add media, then max width 750 pixels. So with this code, actually, it will not affect your desktop view and just for a mobile. Now, the other tool here that we might consider is using the target mode. So we have just used that a while ago, but I can show you on how you can use this. So using this target mode right here, so it's an arrow icon at the top left, and when you activate it, and if you're going to hover your mouse to the different part of your page, it will be like highlighted, right? So for example, if you hover your mouse to the title, so for example here, then it shows you here the font style or the font size that we are using. So if you want to edit and modify the text, for example, here if we're going to use the targeted mode, so basically here I'm going to select this element. So we're going to double click on the text. So double click right over here, and here you can basically change it whatever you want. For example, I'm going to change it like Bad Boys Forever shirt, right? And once you enter, it will update your website. So as you can see, and of course, it's only on your computer. And if you're going to refresh, then it will go back to normal. But it actually helps if you are wondering, for example, how this would look like with that element, for example. So you would actually see exactly what would you look like before you make any changes on your website. But this is not actually for your own website. We're going to actually use it to the other website. Like for example, here on the Apple website, if you're going to select on that element, and then for example, I want to basically change the title for the channel name to Quick How To, then as you can see, it will show you up right here. So there you go. So you can actually use that to the other website, and if you're going to refresh it, then it will go back to the normal. Now here also on the HTML panel, I will show you how you can delete entirely if you want to see what the page will look like without that element. So just simply select the element right from here and then hit backspace, right? So for example, this one. So hit backspace. So there you go. And another one here, for example. So just select the element and hit backspace. So every time you delete something right here, everything else will shift upwards to fill that space. But as usual, if you're going to refresh it, it will actually come back. So like I said, you will definitely use it if you want to see the page looks like without that element. Now the last one here that I will show you is by using the CSS panel right here at the bottom. So this is quite complicated and you might need to understand a bit on CSS. Now let's try to experimenting the font size, for example here. So if you're going to select the text, then at the bottom, so you can see under the style tab, basically you will find some things like CSS variables, but we will want to focus on the computed tab, right? So right from here. So here you will find the actual result of the style that is actually being applied to the text. So you can see here the font size is like 40, like here, 40 pixels. And you can filter it. For example, you want just like find the font style or font size. So you just type font and then you will find the size right here. So it is actually useful for checking the actual style that are applied to the element. Then if you go back to the style tab here on the element, you can basically write a new style. For example, if you want to add here on element that style, going to click on this one, you can basically just type font size, just like this. And then here we're going to press space and then we're going to type, for example, 60 pixels. As you can see now, the title has changed into a bigger one, which is 60 pixels. So you can check these boxes right here on the left side to basically disable and enable this style, so you can compare the before and after, and you can basically do the same thing to the other fonts right here. So yeah, that's all. That's how you basically use the DevTools that the Shopify owners must know. So you can also check your DevTools on your Chrome to basically use it to your Shopify store. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and see you in the next video.